everybody, this is Eystreem, and today I'm showing you the top 5 floating island seed for Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.11.1. This will also work with any higher versions and all 0.10 versions. So let's get straight into it. Now, number 5 is pinkbttes. Now, this is a pretty cool seed because we've got some pretty awesome floating islands. Now, we spawn right here in this lake, which is unusual because we don't normally spawn in water in Minecraft Pocket Edition, or really Minecraft at all. You usually spawn on land, but we can get to land pretty easily here. And when we come up, we can see a massive mountainous range over here. We're just going to fly right over here. You can see this really cool area. We've got these massive cascading mountains. You can already see some floating block, kind of small land mass areas over here. And we've got some neat overhangs as well. Massive ravine system over here. As you can see, nice overhangs, nice little cave systems over here. Now, over here we have a few more floating blocks. We've got a bridge here. Bigger floating island with a nice little, I don't know, sticky outy thingy. We've got massive mountain range here and another floating block. But the cool and awesome part of this seed is this floating island over here. We've got these two mega overhangs right over here. One with a waterfall coming out. But right in the middle between these two overhangs is this OP floating island right here. Right in the middle. You can build bridges between them. It's a really cool area. We'll just come under here. So you can see over here we do have the waterfall. We'll bust out over here. And as you can see, there is not just this, but there is more. And so as you can see, really awesome floating islands here, really awesome overhang. But over here, we have a bit more to this seed. Not as cool as that section over there, but we do have this really neat floating island here and a nice little tree over here, which is kind of neat and really cool as well. But that's really all there is to the seed. 2 floating islands that are pretty big, some awesome overhangs. Wait, is that another one? No, that's not a legitimate floating island. But as you can see, a whole bunch of other things that look like floating islands. We've got some islands over there. And just in general, a really awesome and nice seed. Now, let's ramp things up a bit. And let's go into seed number 4, which is 14081065526. I'll have that up on the screen for you. And also, all these seeds will be in the link in the description. So we'll go ahead and open this. Now, this does have floating islands, but what's cool about it is it's the only it's the second floating island seed that also has villages in it. So we spawn right here, floating block over here, and we've got this really awesome village raised above the ground. And as you can see, you're still wondering where are the floating islands. We do have another floating block here. And because this isn't really an awesome village video, but I did already make one, so you can check that out from the link in the description, as well as my top 5 seeds if you want. But because this isn't one of those videos, we don't really care about this OP village. So let's just head over here. As you can see, another village here. Not very interesting because it has nothing to do with floating islands. But what is cool is this massive overhang, which actually, I don't know, is that a floating island or overhang? Does that count as a connection? I don't know. We've got this massive overhang / floating island, a few more floating blocks over here. And okay, where's the rest of them? As you can see, it is just a massive overhang with a massive village on top. Really nice seed. And another floating island over here. So you're probably wondering, shouldn't pinkbttes be ahead of this? No, because a lot of people, when they get floating islands, they're going to want a village too for survival reasons. So I did make sure that this seed was number 4 on the list. Now, number 3 is middle ground. And this is 140606985, and this is a really cool seed. We're gonna spawn right here, and just behind us is this humongous floating island. Huge, just huge, incredibly humongous, ginormous, huge floating island here. Tons of trees. We've got another little floating island over here, nice little overhang as well, and a few floating blocks as well. But this is just in general awesome, really awesome. Just a really massive floating island. Awesome. Plain awesome. Now, this is really cool, and you can pretty much build a lot of things on this floating island. There's a lot of options. Now, besides for that floating island, nothing else too interesting about the seed. So let's go on to seed number 2. And seed number 2 is Retour, and RETAW. We'll go ahead and launch this. Spawn right here. Now, when we come up here... Alright, here we go. Now, this isn't exactly a legitimate floating island, but taking out that little block connecting the land here will basically make it a floating island, and I thought it was really cool because it's like the last one, ginormous, huge, and massive. Another little floating block area here, but it's also a really, really, really awesome ravine area. Another floating island over there. We'll just come into here. We got a nice lava pit there. Alright, so as you can see, it's massively awesome terrain with this waterfall, hidden water cove, everything about it is just awesome, and nothing is bad. Now over here, we also have another floating island, not as humongous as the last one, but still, we got another floating island. Now, if we come over here, another great feature of this seed, which is why it is in number 2nd place, is the village. It's a nice village, sand village. It's got a blacksmith, and I'm not sure what it actually holds, so let's find out. We'll bust into the roof here. Alright, ready? Let's go. Bust in here. Alright, we're gonna land right where the chest is. Neato. Alright, let's mash this open. We've got 2 saddles, 2 pieces of bread, 3 ink sacks, and an emerald, which isn't the best loot, but it is loot. And yeah, really nice village here. Really awesome floating islands. Massive birch forest. Wow, that's a really massive birch forest. Really awesome floating islands. Really awesome terrain. And now onto the best seed of all time, as far as floating islands go, of course. But let's open this one up. It is GrilledCheeseGum. Capitals on all the letters, no spaces. And this is awesome. Really awesome. So everything looks normal. Spawn here, we see this really cool birch forest. Actually, a lot of these trees are really massive and humongous here. But when we turn around, it's awesome to a new level. We've got a little floating island here, tons, and literally, I mean tons of floating islands. So over here's a nice swamp, but we don't really want to see this now. And besides for the floating islands, we have these massive overhangs with waterfalls coming out of it. It's like, what do you call it? Floating island paradise with these humongous birch trees. I've never seen birch trees so tall. Well, I have, but just not so many of them. But anyway, really awesome floating islands, overhangs, really awesome area. We've got a fallen tree over there. Mushroom growing on it. But yeah, as you can see, it's just an awesome terrain area for whatever you may want to build on these crazy, awesome floating islands here. And another island over there, okay. So, as you can see, these are definitely the best of the best floating island seeds, and this video did take a long time to make, so if you did like it, leave me a like, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, follow me on Google+, and why not check out my other videos such as top 5 seeds for Minecraft Pocket Edition, or top 10, or my top 5 village seeds, and you can check all of those out from the links in the description, and until next time, Eystreem out. Bye.